In the summer of 1986, my father and mother, my brother and boy, and myself moved from New Orleans, Louisiana to Richmond, Virginia. The reason was that my father got a teaching job at Virginia Commonwealth University. And it was early in that first year that he had met this student who was playing in the band, but there was something a little fishy about it because I think that he had already graduated or he was there a little longer than normal. I don't know if he was being paid to play in the band, the school's big band, but it was something funny going on. So anyway, my father calls him into his office and says, I asked him, like, man, what is it that you're doing? And he talked about playing in the school's band. And finally, my father says to him, hey, man, what is it that you want to do? And he says, well, I just want to play. My father asks him, why are you here? And then the student says, man, I never thought about it like that. The cat went to his room, packed his bags, and went to New York. 6 years later, my father and I are in New York. We were there for a week over the summer, and we had gotten out of a taxi cab in front of the Beacon Theater. I think he was staying at the Beacon Hotel. But in front of the Beacon Theater are these black guys with these black shirts and black pants. So I said to myself, oh, okay, these must be the musicians that are working here tonight. You know, they must have did a sound check or a rehearsal. And so I walked by one of them and said, hello. And he says, hello. And then there's this moment of, wait a minute, do I know that guy? And I think he may have had the same expression, but before I could even turn around and say anything, all of a sudden I hear my father's voice. Hello, Art Porter. Art Porter was the student who left VCU to go to New York. And Art Porter ended up doing things more in the smooth jazz R&B vein. But Art Porter was very happy to see my father, and they were very happy to see each other. And I was like, oh, man, okay, man, it's good to see you. And I don't think we had really met back then, but it was great to see him. But my father was really happy to see that he was doing well. And I think at the end of the day, my father, when it came to teaching, was interested not in like going in a certain direction, but whatever it is that you needed as a student. And even though he didn't really teach Art Porter, he was someone that had a very positive impact on Art Porter's life.